So it's stuck on my teeth. I can't. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Oh god, it hurts. Oh, my cavities are exploding. I go from puke jelly bean to really good but really sweet candy to try to kill the taste, and now my fucking fillings are like on fire. So anyway, welcome back to the stream, everybody. Today we're going to check out EVERSPACE on Switch. EVERSPACE is a great game that I enjoyed heavily on the PC. Is it a good port? Maybe. Maybe not. Let's find out. I put about 3 hours into the Switch port. And I will say in handheld mode, some of the things I don't like about it aren't as noticeable. And I'm worried they're going to be very noticeable in this version. But anyway, EVERSPACE is a space game. It's a roguelite, and it's on Steam, and that's the best version of the game. I'd recommend that one. But you know me, I love Switch ports, so I can play them at the studio, or on a couch, or just, you know, wherever. So, the port is perfectly acceptable. But you'll see, if you play the PC version, you'll see the crust. This is not a panic button port. This is a competent port, but it's also not anywhere near as impressive as a Switch port could be. That's my initial, you know, thoughts on it. But you take a look and see what you think. I streamed this game a lot, over a year ago, and I got very addicted to it. And I figured when this came out, I'd double dip. So you get to, I'll explain the game as I go along, too, because I think it's very much worth explaining. I didn't say doodle dip, chat, I said double dip. But you knew that. I like the orange color for this. So, each run, you get money, which you can then upgrade the perks of your ship, so that each subsequent run, your ship is better. I just pressed the wrong button, so now we're going back to the main menu. But, essentially, it kind of is a mix of space game, a little bit of FTL, and some roguish qualities. Here's some of the ships in the game. Well, here are the ships in the game, and you have to buy them. So this is like the gunship. Here's the one, the Sentinel. So the DLC that came out for this game, I haven't played at all. This version of the game comes with it. You know, the Switch has some bad ports. It's unfortunate. The meme is, when is the Switch port of like every fucking indie game, and as much as I love the Switch, I cannot deny that the Switch gets some really fucking crusty ports. Some are serviceable, but I will always say, unless it's a game like Dead Cells, or if it's a game like, you know, really like Binding of Isaac, I would almost always say that the Switch version is going to be the worst version. Especially for more graphically intensive games. However, in my experience, this does a really good job at just playing like EVERSPACE. And that's kind of all you could hope for. Wasted a lot of missiles on that. So you see on the top left, the shield is blue, and the HP is red. Vinny, it's a portable version. Well, yeah, that's the point. That's why I'm into the Switch versions of these games. Because they're portable. So I understand, like, that sacrifices have to be made. This zone sucks. This area fucking blows. I understand that sacrifices have to be made, but again, when you have a developer like Panic Button doing such amazing work on the Switch, it sucks to see something not as good. I still think it's pretty good, though. Laptop? Laptop is never as convenient. I have a gaming laptop that weighs like 15 pounds, and it's just... It's like, why did I buy it? It's bulky. Battery dies even quicker than the Switch. You know. The resolution looks super low. The resolution is pretty low, and you'll see it's dynamic. So if you have an area with more intense shit happening, it will adjust. Though I will say in handheld mode, you barely notice it.
Oh, what do we have here?
Just passing through. I mean no harm.
A clone? Interesting.
Throng.
Do you know that you are a clone?
Yes, I know. But how do you know? Who are you?
I am Master Throng, and I know what you are because I am a scientist from Kodo 5.
I've never seen this cutscene.
I am on an important research expedition in this sector to record anomalies and rarities.
I'm not so rare, that I can say for sure. And no anomaly either, as far as I know. Please, call me Adam Roslin.
Welcome, Mr. Roslin. It gives comfort to have a name, does it not? This is fascinating. I would like to observe you over a longer period of time.
I don't think this is supposed to happen.
You don't have to come on board. I could just ask some simple questions.
Okay, what's in it for me?
Oh, it's good now.
Ah, yes. You humans always want something in return, even when replicated. Why don't we do it this way? I could put you in my employ at a favorable rate. If you help me locate and scan some rare species, I will reward you, and in the meantime, I can conduct my studies and save time.
Seems easy enough. Doesn't sound like it involves much shooting. What?
Samples, my new friend. I need scanning data of organisms you may encounter regularly, but have failed to notice up till now.
Oh, I've seen organisms.
For our first assignment, I will give you a common example. On many larger asteroids, there is a greenish slime.
Oh, I've seen that.
To use an approximate naming construction for your species, the Veroveridica australia, better known to you perhaps as green goo.
Such primitive organisms are usually beneath my notice, but I can place a marker on them when we encounter them.
All right,
a stray
so
slime thing.
If I come across any, I'll simply scan them.
That is the idea, Mr. Roslin. The data is quite valuable to me. Here is my signature. Also, anytime you happen to have any Viridian energy in your possession, I will
For some kind of payment, I guess?
Better than that. I can modify your weapons, or...
Sounds
Special
promising.
equipment, okay.
I'm opening my...
Usually when you first play through the game, like, as you're first going through the game, you don't encounter some of these dudes. Like, so I had a couple of rare encounters, or, weirder encounters that I had never seen before. I'm assuming some of that's from the expansion. But, oh, Goo Gun. Never seen that. So you can enhance and modify your stuff. Okay. Alright, I can't do anything with this dude yet, but essentially, you know, each of these zones that you go to are randomly generated, and the green arrow, when you go there, you go to the next zone. Not the green arrow, the thing. You'll see the thing. So, oh, there's a couple different ways you can... So you have, here's a problem I have. So the cockpit view is useful for a lot of things. The text is too small, especially for when the resolution tanks, and in portable mode, you can barely read that. You see where it says credits and drones? That's more or less impossible to read. Again, not totally necessary because it's in the top right anyway, but just a couple little things that make me want to go back to the PC version. But again, I probably wouldn't play the PC version if this didn't come out. Because, you know, portable. That's always my go-to answer with the Switch versions. Controls take a little getting used to. I switched the control style. There's a couple defaults. Like, for example... So, I'm using Control Scheme C. Control Scheme A uses the L and R, the ZL and the L buttons to go forward and back. I didn't really care for that, so I'm doing Control Scheme C. It works well. There's a good auto-aim that helps with the console crust. And overall, I haven't had too many issues. I gotta lower this a little bit more. I haven't had too many issues. Again, I like, you know, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but I feel like for anyone who's trying to determine whether or not they want to buy this, I don't know. I'm not sure if I can fully recommend it. That's gonna be up to you after watching this. I know that's a bit of a cop-out, but... And I always say this, mouse and keyboard is always my preferred way to go, especially for a game like this, but the controller works very well. The Joy-Cons work well. There's no gyro controls, like Warframe and Splatoon and all that, and I feel like it would benefit from some gyro controls. I hope that the developers do continue to polish this and support it, because this has the potential to be one of my favorite Switch games to play on the go. So, no gyro aiming, which I'm always an advocate of gyro aiming, as long as it's done right and it's done with varying degrees of options. You'll see the resolution here is better than when I, like, go inside of an asteroid, for example. Like, for some reason, when you're inside an asteroid, things get weird. So anyway, you'll see there's a number of things, like, for anyone who's never seen this game. I'm trying to explain both the port and the game itself, and it's proving to be a bit challenging. This is a nice-looking game, and I still think the Switch version has the potential to be pretty nice-looking. So yeah, for example, this here is a repair station. So you can spend a little bit of money and repair your ship. As you upgrade, you can get that to have different functions. So you see how it says kilometers, 2.9 kilometers away? My weapons have ranges. So this weapon, the pulse laser, has a range of 2,000 meters, so 2 kilometers. And the Gatling has a range of 1,250 meters, which is, you know, obviously equivalent of that in kilometers. And as a result, when I hit 2, I can start firing. This is really, really good to know for when enemies get kind of difficult. Whoa. Ow. And you want to cheese them out a little bit from a distance. And this game gets really, really fucking hard. So... Oh. Come on! Aw, man! Fucker. You'll see on the top... all these things like gas and all this can be used to upgrade and make new equipment and trading. Ugh. Get out of here. This is the damage amplifier. It's on a cooldown. So you'll see the top, I have pulse laser, I have light missile, I have weapon overdrive, which is my... it has a cooldown, it just increases the power of my weapons, and I have a shield booster, which is a consumable. And trying to explain all this is probably kind of confusing for a lot of people. I can't even read the chat at the moment. I'm just too fucking occupied, so sorry if people are trying to tell me stuff. There's too much going on. But as you go through these sectors, you find like a fuckload of new weapons. There's upgrades for weapons. There's different types of items. So like the shield booster just increases the effectiveness of my shield, but I only have 2 of them at the moment. You could build more with the right materials. The weapon overdrive has a cooldown of about 45 seconds. Those yellow dudes are neutral. You don't generally want to fuck with them because they can help you, and if there's a fuckload of enemies, you can run to them and they will start shooting. They've saved my ass a lot. Okay, so here's some... Okay, that hurt. Okay, so you'll see, these boxes here. Just gonna see if I can get in there. Gotta be very careful not to crash. I mean, it won't do that much damage. Ow! It's got fucking blasted with it. Energy core extension increases your energy core's capacity. Can be installed multiple times. I like this better than the sensor relay. That's another function. Like, to use weapons in certain systems, you need energy. So I like the energy core extension. I'm going to replace the sensor relay with it. Sensor relay just allows you to see stuff that's further away, and you can salvage stuff. So if you can't use something, you can salvage it and get the parts for it. Energy injector. We'll salvage that. And, I still don't... Listen, a lot of what I remember about this game has been forgotten, so I'm gonna play this like crap. This is a weapon overdrive that I was using. This is a direct upgrade to it, so I'm gonna take it and scrap the old one. This uses less energy, so it's just better overall. But yeah, when you get close to things that you can destroy and use, they usually appear on the, they usually appear as like little box icons. Okay, that one had nothing in it. That was Japes. You'll see that there's some box icons over here, but that's on the service station. So if I were to attack that or take those boxes, they would become hostile. And I do not want that, as I said before. So, in order to go to the next sector, I hope I'm explaining all this at least somewhat comprehensively or cohesively. To go to the next sector, all you have to do is point towards the wormhole. Just point. That's it. And eventually you'll get there. So, this is kind of like FTL. As you upgrade your sensors, you can see the areas and what threat they have. So there's medium risk, low risk, high risk. Eventually you get to see anomalies. This is the end of Sector 1. This is the slowest chat I've seen in a long time with such large numbers, but there's no memes on the screen. Hang on a minute, hang on, I can fix this. Hey chat, meet. And I just ruined it. Someone out there's like, God, Vin, come on! Love the smaller chat, man! Nanobots are supremely important.
Another to Stardust.
Nanobots are health. They get your health back. The fuck is this? Oh, it's... green goo. In order to mine stuff, you just have to shoot the fuck out of it. And crystal is very good. There's a lot of stuff you can do with crystal. For example, say I want to upgrade my shield. I need... You'll see on the right, I need 16 scrap, 4 power cell, 10 crystal. I have 8. And upgrading my shield just means that I have more shield. And you pick up mods along the way that allow you to upgrade. You know, so that way, say if you die and you pick up a mod, next run, you'll still have that blueprint. You just need the materials. So there's a huge sense of progression in this game, which makes it so goddamn addictive. You always are doing something that will work towards your next mission. So dying sucks, but you end up making the best of it easily. Containers. Okay, there's some containers here. If you linger in a region for too long, more enemies warp in, and usually harder enemies, and it becomes really fucking difficult to stay in the region. Which leads to some pretty intense moments. And I believe that's just stuck in the wall. I don't know how to get that, so I'm gonna leave. So it's usually, I found it's good to be quick and get the fuck out of Dodge as soon as possible. Yeah, it's very similar to FTL in some senses. In other senses, it's very different, but yeah, the whole aspect of not staying too long is important. So, let's see. The crystal here. I think I have enough to upgrade my shield. And since I haven't found a better shield, we're gonna upgrade the shield capacity. There you go. You see that resolution? Mostly in asteroids. I don't get it. I'm glad the frames don't take a hit. But yeah, the dynamic resolution sometimes becomes very apparent. That one's been mined. Get those crystal right there. And then we'll get out of this area. One new item can be crafted. So yeah, it's good to mine and find stuff. This, I don't know if this is a derelict station or if it's a GMB station. This seems derelict, so we're gonna... Wow. That is a good find. Oh, the other thing that looks terrible. The explosions and the smoke. You get used to it, but it looks like anus. Like serious anus. I currently have a mission to destroy 30 floodlights. It's not like a mandatory mission, it's just like a side mission. If I destroy 30 of these in one run, I get a fuckload of credits. So... you know.
Well, that was dumb. Didn't you know all units in the direct vicinity will react negatively if you attack one?
I didn't realize that was happening. I thought that was like a broken, busted-ass derelict station. Okar forces are approaching. Alright, let's see. I could do some quick trading. Nanobots. I have 8 currently. For 250, that's a good deal, getting a bunch of nanobots for that price. Gas, damage limiter, light missiles, that's not a good deal. I mean, you gotta learn some of the stuff to figure out if these are good deals or not, but at the moment, I'm going to pass. Chat, does anyone know if the GMB will be mad at me for the rest of this run now? Oh, fuck, plasma. Really need that plasma, but then I'll likely get killed. Plasma is used for some of the more, interesting stuff that you can upgrade and build. Okay, so this jump gate functions differently. You just have to be in the zone. We're good. They should calm down after a few systems. I think they calm down eventually. Okay. So, Sector 2. Again, sometimes it looks good. Sometimes the visuals are quite nice. You may see me switching between laser and Gatling. In the default setup, so the laser does more damage against shields, and the Gatling does more damage against the hull. So you kind of have to rotate. It's like modulating frequencies against the Borg. You know what I'm talking about, of course. Just took a little bit of damage, as in like a lot. Well, not a lot. I mean, my shield took the damage. I didn't. Arc 9000. Let me tell you about this. It's a devastating weapon that will annihilate almost anything. So it's just a giant fucking missile. It's a nuke. It does a lot of damage, but you can't really aim it. It's not homing. So, it's useful against, like, large corvettes and freighters and stuff, but it sucks against fighters. So, sadly... You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna get rid of these shield breakers. Fuck it. You never know when you'll need it. Maybe I'll fight a freighter at some point. Okay, there's mines. The red stuff, those red dots, are mines. So we've got to be very careful of those. But you'll see there's a bunch of... Ooh, beam laser. This is very good. So let me show you the beam laser. Beam laser has, a constant flow of damage. It does more shield damage than hull damage by a little bit. It's also got some mods. Energy consumption and shield damage. So, this will be my new weapon for a little while. Oh, this secure container. So you need an access key for secure containers. But they contain better, they contain better items. By far. Okay, so here's a better shield, but it uses more energy. It's got more hit points, more recharge, less delay. It's just good. How do you get access keys? You don't actually have to pay for them. They're not they're not paid microtransactions. You just rare enemies that are harder to kill usually have them. Okay, I'm hoping some of these mines will kill them. Yep. I was right. They flew into some of the mines. Okay. That was a good encounter. Alright, so far so good. This is a good run for me. I haven't made it past Sector 3 in my Switch playing so far, but when I was really addicted to the PC version, and this is pre-expansion, but when I was playing the PC version, whenever that came out, I made it to, like, Sector fucking... the end. Like, I beat... So, the game has multiple full objectives, I think. So, like, you beat the dude once, then you gotta go back and beat him again, then he gets harder. And then you beat him a couple times, and then eventually you get the final true ending. I only did it one time. And it wasn't easy, but when you do it, you get a lot of credits, and you get a lot of, I think you just get credits, actually. So then you can buy a new ship, you can upgrade your ships a lot. Credits are what carry over. So when I die, I have 3,420 credits right now. If I died right now, I'd bring those credits back to the hangar, which would then allow me to upgrade this ship or start buying other stuff. Like if I want to buy another ship, I need 10,000. Yeah. Okay, so, oh, I can see you. And yes, the game has a level of auto-aim. This is the default auto-aim level, but it's really helpful. Kidding me? Here's how you restore health. So, your components, your systems can get damaged anytime your shield is gone and you take damage. But if you have nanobots and you don't lose any of these, you can just use them to restore your hull. There you go. Access key needed. So I can't go any further. Yeah. All the good stuff is locked behind that paywall. And I think we're good in this sector. Aside from some possible mining. Which may as well do while we're here. I missed a spotlight? Ah, shit. I probably missed several spotlights. This is a really dumb thing for me to do, but I'm gonna do it. I doubt I'm gonna get all 30 in one run, but... the default sensitivity of the sticks is really good. Like, I haven't had to change any of that stuff, so... I feel like a lot of the default control options in this game work really well. Okay, so now I can choose between medium risk, low risk, or medium risk, and also visit my alien friend. I'm gonna visit my alien friend. Vinny, what are you gonna do in Smash today? Today will be World of Light. There's the friend. We have to save him. Actually, he seems to be doing just fine without me.
Hey, Alec. What's up?
Oh, hello. A lot of things are going on right now.
Oh, there's a different dude.
Thanks to the success of our last mission, I've been promoted.
Aw, congratulations.
Thank you. But say, why don't we team up again? Make a bit more of a splash on the scene.
If you're talking
Ma!
about the kicking ass scene...
There's a weird
I'm
fucking
up for
cat!
that. A little extra reward would go a long way, too.
Oh, yeah, you get me. Did you know that G&B secretly supplies outlaw clans with resources?
Now that's news
Outlaw
to me.
clowns?
Why the heck would they do that?
Oh,
To
clans.
maintain equilibrium in the zone, man. Keep us feuding to avoid incursions on their turf. Give them some resources here so they leave mining posts there alone. You know how it works.
Let me
So
guess.
even though you
You
die,
want to intercept those resources and put a wrench
some of
in
the
works.
storylines do carry over.
Exactly. I was charged to raid a G&B
You were a
convoy
clone
that
after
could really
all.
Use your help. Here, the convoy is marked on your map. I will contact you when you get there.
So that dude now has a little quest, and if I find him again, I can go do his quests. Last quest I did for that dude was very, very rewarding. It ended with me getting like 4 super weapons. Okay, so this is a space storm. You know how it is. So you can go through here if you want, and you can do some exploration here, but the lightning will damage your shields and possibly your hull if you're, you know, if you're fucked up. There's a freighter wreck, but I see something even more interesting, which is beam laser plus. Just hanging out over here for some reason. There's just a weapon. Oh, so yeah, I can carry 3 weapons. Some ships I think you can carry 4, and you start with 2, but then you upgrade it to get a 3rd slot. Same for secondaries, devices, consumables. So, you know, there's different, whoa. Weapon already installed. Oh, this is just the shittier version. But, hey, salvaging it is a good option. So, I was a little hard on this port when I first talked about it. Because I had only played it for like 45 minutes. And I got to a couple areas that got really, really low res, and I was just like, ugh. But, having played this a bunch since then, I found that was a rarity, and I've had more positive experience with the game, where more of it is like this, which is to say the resolution is a little bit better. You don't notice the low texture quality, you don't notice the crust, and it's just, you know, get lost in a space game. Well, you notice it. Someone said I notice it. It's not like you never... Listen, you're always gonna... If you know... You're always gonna think about it, especially if you know what the PC version looks like. But, you know, you just get into the game so much, and you know, that you don't really care. And, there's a level of functionality that isn't lost. So thank God for that. Over here. Gel. Levin gel. Shield breaker missiles. They're exactly what they sound like. You get 10 of them. They're good at destroying shields, so you can combine that with a Gatling gun or something. There's shotguns in this game, there's like, flak cannons, there's all kinds of lasers, there's freaks, there's geeks, there's tasers, there's everything.
You're drawing fire.
From fucking where? Coil gun. This does good hull. Well, it does better shield. Let's see if it's any good. I don't remember what this is. Oh, it's this. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Special tech container. Can't get that unless I have a key. Kind of blows. I think we're done here. Someone just said it's kind of funny when so many people say graphics don't matter, then complain when graphics aren't good enough. Not complaining about Vinny, by the way. Fair enough. I think that's something I am a little hypocritical about, because I definitely feel both ways. Just Cause 4, I think, looks like shit.
I appreciate you are enjoying the respite, but we might be better seeking progress and action.
The problem is, yeah, Just Cause 4 looks like shit. And I know it could look better with proper polishing, but after like an hour you get used to it. I also don't feel like playing that game anymore.
No distress signal detected.
Check it out.
Thanks for the assistance. I was a sitting duck out here alone.
A pleasure to help. May I ask you what you were doing?
Oh, shoot! There are more outlaws incoming.
I got this.
Oh, impressive. Are you some kind of mercenary? Or a fleet deserter?
No, I'm a scientist. But I've picked up a thing or two about combat out here in the DMZ.
A scientist. Flying a colonial military fighter. Something doesn't fit here.
A G&B employee all alone in outlaw territory? Indeed.
Anyway, I've got to get back to business. But I could use some company from time to time. Here's my signature. Why don't you say hello if you're in the neighborhood? My name's Carly, by the way.
Hi, Carly. I'm,
These boots are made for walking.
Adam, nice to meet you.
Oh wait, that's Nancy
I have
Sinatra.
access to a lot of resources.
Oh, you're so
take
vain.
some
That's
as a
Carly
token of
Simon.
thanks. See you around.
Someone just said her name is iCarly. I'm gonna build some missiles. I can build corrosive missiles. Those are pretty fucking amazing. I can build a bunch of them too. You can only hold 8 at a time, but they eat away at the shields and hull, and they're pretty good. So, yeah. So as I was saying, like if you look at again, you have to kind of figure out whether or not you want to sacrifice visuals for portability with the Switch versions. But then there are some games that just look like, for example, I can see people, some people being so turned off by the visual downgrades of Doom that they just don't bother. Like Doom on the Switch. But Panic Button has been constantly updating the game to make it look better. So, and run smoother and lower the resolution drops. So I think visuals do matter, but it just depends on the context. Again, if it interferes with the gameplay, that sucks. If it's really blurry and you can't tell what's happening, that sucks. But if it just, you know, it's just a game that doesn't have like high-res graphics, I'm okay with that. You know, if the art style is good and it runs well. But yeah, I mean, I think we're all a little bit picky when it comes to, you know, you want a game that looks good. Look at Red Dead. That game looks fucking beautiful. But sometimes it's a little bit ass. Sometimes it gets boring. Sometimes there's not a whole lot to do that feels current gen, or I don't know. It's a game that I really, really enjoy, but I will say that I've enjoyed looking at it more than I've enjoyed playing it at times. Speaking of, I just want to let you know there's a new GoFundMe happening right now. This one right here on screen. Lots of ore, please, yes. That's good stuff. That ore can be used in a variety of different ways. With a variety of different materials. Can be combined into something better. There you go. Again, we're inside of an asteroid. So, the game does not know how to process asteroids properly. Oh. Now, if it says GMB container, you don't want to blow that one up, because then you'll get wanted. But if it just says container, then it's more or less okay. So, like, that stuff is fine, as long as it doesn't say GMB. And you'll notice they're not trying to kill me anymore, so they've... Whoa. They have forgiven my transgressions. Okay, there's someone familiar over here. I want to see who this is. Oh, this is new. This is a new NPC. There's a lot of NPCs in this game that I've never seen before.
Who are you? Identify yourself.
Oh, I think I've seen this one.
Whoa,
I love this
I
one.
won't shoot if you don't.
You are not with the Colonial Fleet?
I'm not with the fleet, no, but you don't need to worry about me. Who are you exactly?
I'm exactly NR APS 4210. But please, call me Maurice. I was deployed
Moist.
by Gradian Bond Mining, and right now, I could use some assistance.
Okay. Of what kind?
I have been ordered to execute search and destroy warrants in the demilitarized zone. However, the assignment workload exceeds my current operational capacity. I am willing to contract out several of these warrants if you can ensure secrecy on the matter. Do you understand what I'm asking?
I feel it necessary to warn you at this juncture that not everything is as it seems with this robot. I detect anomalies which suggest core behavioral malfunctions.
So, Maurice, you're a bounty hunter?
Inasmuch as I do the job of one, but the bounty is of no great interest to me.
Who is it you're after, Maurice?
I have one outstanding warrant for Celestine Phoenix, a Colonial female mass poisoner. She is likely to attack another outpost unless she's apprehended immediately. I transferred her last known possession to your onboard computer.
So if I intercept this individual and bring back proof, you'll pay me?
That is precisely what I'm offering. I need her dead, and I will pay handsomely.
Grim work, but I'll see what happens.
Okay. Processor. Oh, wow. The fuck is all this shit? Oh, it's mined. Oh! I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know, maybe this I keep seeing this. I don't know what the hell what this is. Maybe that dude wants me to scan this later on? Yeah, I don't know. Weird. There are, again, these are some of the early sectors, but there starts to, like, large-scale battles start to happen here and there. I've seen some pretty fucking crazy battles that I've just let happen. I'm like, nope, don't want to have anything to do with that. And then eventually you kind of have to have something to do with it. Gatling, I already have one. Drone disassembler, I don't know what that is. I can imagine. Dismantles drones into tech resources, destroying them instantly. Between my pecs. Shield breaker missiles and processors. Okay, well, we're not trading with this dude. Is this mineable ore? I think this is a GMB station, and here they come. Get ready for a battle. GMB versus these outlaws? Yeah, outlaws. So there's a couple factions that you have to worry about. Outlaws, Okar. Okar are like reptilians. Yeah, this is a GMB mining platform. You can take some of the ore for free but be careful. Don't destroy anything. So yeah, I could just let those dudes take care of the outlaws for me and then reap the spoils. This is the best run I've had since I started playing this game again, by the way, so you're witnessing history. I'm applying all of my reclaimed knowledge to try to have a really decent run. But it's gonna get shitty in a couple minutes because we're going to Sector 3. You can upgrade stuff like critical hit. You can upgrade permanent upgrades for the ship. I've upgraded the speed of the ship, both the boost and the regular default, like impulse speed. I've upgraded some of the critical... I've upgraded the amount of energy the ship has, the recharge rate. I've upgraded the amount of credits that I find, the chance of rare items. There's all that kind of shit.
So far, I hope it leads somewhere.
Energized boost MK3, what the fuck is this? Instantly increases your ship boost for a short amount of time, shuts down your shield when activated. Oh, okay. Do I want that better than energy core? It's got a cooldown mod, duration mod, and cooldown mod, so it cools down very quickly. I don't really like it very much. It's an active device, meaning you have to use it specifically if you want to do that. It could be good to get out of situations, you know, if you need to run from a bunch of enemies, but I think I have to pass on it. What's the range on this weapon? The coil gun has a range of 2400, so that's pretty good. Also pretty inaccurate. Oh! Oh my god. No 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 no. Oh my god. I'm out of energy. Need to hide and hope that there are no turrets in here that want to destroy me. Okay, we're good. We're okay. The true enemy. Spotlights. Damage limiter. Hang on, I need to find out what the damage limiter does. I forget. Reduce any incoming damage for a short amount of time. Well, that's pretty fucking self-explanatory. What's the other thing I have? I have a Weber drone. Friendly drone that slows down enemies for you. Okay. What?
This is bad.
Oh my god. What overheated? Primary weapons overheated.
This big boy looks dangerous.
Okay.
Your corvette. It is indeed most very likely to be hazardous to your general well-being.
Okay. Arc 9000. I'm gonna throw the weapon overdrive on. Yes, I know. Okay. Hey, the Okar Corvette, say what you want about it. It destroyed the fucking, it destroyed the Outlaws. Here we go.
Wow.
I must say, this does change things somewhat.
It's almost dead. I fucked up my primary weapons. Fucked up my whole ship. Got it.
Not sure how much longer I could have endured that.
Me neither.
Whoa. Collected some Viridian energy. Credits. Nice front shield.
Strike. Banked.
That was insane. I didn't think that was gonna work. I had no intention of living. What did I get? I got some stuff from that, didn't I? I got a, Can I build an Arc 9000? I don't think I have the blueprints for it. No, I don't. I can build more corrosion missiles. I have plenty of resources available for corrosion missiles. And they're really nice. Cut right through that fucking hull. Even if you don't have the shield down, you could just set it and forget it.
Hello, my name is Nigel. I'm here to sell you a product called Set It and Forget It.
What was that product? What was that quote-unquote product? Some fucking thing that you would set it and forget it. What was that? See, I have the catchphrase in my mind, but I don't have the product, so maybe it wasn't good advertising. There's a rotisserie. Okay, I'm full on fuel. I can't pick up that box because it is behind a special wall that I need an access key for. So I'm almost done with this area, but I do remember seeing a cloud of plasma. There we go. Two more spotlights in the wreck. Which wreck? The one with the, where I was fighting the Corvette? Or the, yeah. Okay, I'll do that real quick, but if enemies start warping in, I'm gonna leave right away. I don't know how worth it it's gonna be, chat.
We've got company.
Okay, I can hide in here while I warp out. I'm fine. Almost 10,000 credits. It's pretty good. Okay, so, there's... Ooh, I have a choice. I think... Who's the dude that does the, anomalies? It's the middle one, right? I think the top dude was the cat, the weird looking cat. Alright, we're going down the middle. I'm also, you'll see that there's a little ship icon on one of those sectors. That means that my old shipwreck is there.
It's beautiful here.
Do not allow your general sense of amazement to distract you from the more pertinent dangers.
Are we any closer to our destination?
Our objective will be reached in due course. Clearing our path there is our primary current concern.
This could get a little weird. So the Okar are in this region. So are the GNB. And they have a Corvette, and I don't have any crazy missiles this time. So I'm wondering if something crazy is going to happen. We'll see. Could be a big fight, especially if they're headed directly for the Corvette. Which could be great, because that means that I can reap the rewards. Maybe I can even, I don't know, encourage the fight a little bit. I don't know. Oh, it's gonna happen. Holy fuck. Oh boy, here we go. Oh shit. Holy fuck. God Jesus. Yes! Yes, I am a vulture. Some of that Viridian Energy, Shield MK2, I already have one of those, so we can salvage it. I can upgrade that now. Beam Laser, gonna salvage that. That was fantastic. So I can upgrade this right now. Shield Capacity mod. Get another shield capacity mod in there, so now the shield is a little bit better. I wonder if I can upgrade this. I can't upgrade that. Weapon overdrive can't upgrade. I could probably upgrade the coil gun, which I've been enjoying with more range. Oh, I need crystal. I don't have any more crystal. Okay, fair enough. That was good. Fuel is what you need to jump to the next region. So if you're out of fuel, you can still make the jump, but you might die. So it's worth trying to find as much fuel as you can. Also, you'll notice, I've been really careful about not hitting the GMB people. Because having a bit of an alliance, as you can tell, has been very, very useful. Wrong button. That was the wrong button. God damn it. There's a lightning gun that I picked up a few times that, kind of just look at... That's terrible. What a terrible visual that is, that explosion. God damn. The lightning gun is basically chain lightning. So it does the most damage to the target that you're shooting at, but then the lightning jumps to other targets. I'm trying to see if there's any supplies over here. I don't really see anything. Oof. think that was Japes. Are there any bosses in this? Several, yeah. So when you reach the last sector, which I think is 6 or 5, there's a boss. And there's also like kind of mini bosses and like rival fights that happen. So there's a lot of stuff like that. And that's just, honestly, that's just kind of from what I remember when I played this probably like a year and a half ago. What does killing the lights do? I have... Oh, this is a new thing. So you can do, they implemented a photo mode. I have some challenges. It says here, destroy 30 floodlights in a single run, destroy 50 fuel tanks in a single run, destroy 20 missiles in a single run. All of those lead to money. So... Oh, they saw me. Inbound. This isn't gonna be fun. Okay! This region is not very friendly to me. And I can't jump out of here unless I go to that and hack it. Are these assholes crashing? I think that's what happened. Time extender. Slows down time for a few seconds, but leaves your ship unaffected. That's an active device. Kinda like Weapon Overdrive. What do you guys think is better, Weapon Overdrive or Time Extender Plus Plus? Time Extender, maybe? Alright, let's try it. Ow. So I went through some of my old stuff today. I got a thing that I can rest my feet on. What's it called? It's a thing. It's an ottoman, I guess. And, it's got, like, it's hollowed out. Oh, here's the jump suppressor. So you know, it's like you can put stuff in it, so I put my records inside of it. Records and plushies that people have made for me. And while I was doing that, I went through a bunch of my stuff that was in just random locations and bags and stuff. And most of it was stuff that people sent me. Just like a Splatoon, like a squid from Japan, a flask from West Point, a rubber duck with Scoot on it, I think I showed a picture of it, a King DDD amiibo. All this amazing stuff, and enough of it to fit, not in the ottoman, but another box. Some shovelware. A fucking Freddy Krueger Vinesauce glove. Freddy Krueger. Hot Dogu-chan. Mario Kart 8 candies. All kinds of amazing stuff. And some letters, too. And I read some of the letters again. And I just want you to know, anybody who sent me anything to my P.O. Box over the years, like any kind of like letter or thank you note or whatever, I keep all that. And I want you to know I really appreciate that. I didn't expect it to have, because, you know, you start getting one is amazing, and then 2 is amazing, and then 3 and 4 and 5 is amazing, but then, like, on your, like, you know, 8th year doing it, it starts to almost, like, lose its impact, which is something I don't like. I don't like that it's lost its impact a bit. but reading it again all together, I was like, holy shit, this is amazing and this means so much to me. So, you know, thanks. It really hit me today while I was going through it, and there was like a lot of really nice ones. And I wouldn't just say that, because otherwise I just wouldn't say it. But, you know, it's really cool.
Whoa! It slowed down time. How?
Actually, it speeds up your brain processing abilities, helping you perceive situations at a normal pace more like, well, mine.
And I can no longer build any corrosive missiles. Nor can I build any light missiles, because I need scrap for those.
I can get used to this.
So, I'm now at a bit of a disadvantage. I can attempt... Fire.
Hostiles are targeting us.
These are just drones. They shouldn't be too much of a problem. So, I was wrong about the comm hub. What the comm hub actually is... What it really is it allows you to see what's in the area. Oh my god. Oh my god almighty. It's time to leave! Yes, this is a viable strategy. Fuck! It's not viable!
Deploying drone. Yes, fly, my lovely.
I'm sorry. What?
What? Oh, nothing.
Uh-huh. So, how long were you alone before I joined you?
Yeah. Oh, I broke one of my systems. What did I break? Life support. That took a lot of materials to repair. Oh, just in time. That was terrible. Smash soon, says someone. Yes, smash when I die. Or if I succeed, which I probably won't. I'm gonna get to this right here, Terrain, because...
What about that task I gave you?
They can help me.
You're wasting your time here if you don't have the goods.
I have the goods, I have the goods, I just need help. Oh, this is a different dude who needs scrap, which I don't have very much of. He needs 200 scrap, I have like 3 that I can give him.
Much appreciated.
It just whatever, help me. Nice fucking ship. Oh my god. Okay.
A drone carrier?
Link drones, to be precise. Concentrate on them before taking on camera.
Just got fucked up. Shield generator's down. Can't repair it.
intercepted.
Gotcha. Yeah, keep walking, bitch. My shields are gonna regenerate very slowly. There's a moment that happened in the office. I just want to show you. Most of you won't care about this, nor will you have the context of this character and how fucking loathsome they are. But this was I like spit out my imaginary coffee. And so this is what I just referenced. Sorry to do this to you, but I feel it's necessary. I hate this character.
Walk away, bitch.
Oh, that's what he says. That's probably next to Toby, the character that I find the most despisable. And hearing him say "walk away, bitch" was just the way he delivers it, the way, like, knowing how much of a baby his character is. It tickled me. Also, I'm at the point where, spoiler for The Office, I guess, Michael left, and Will Ferrell is terrible, and I hate it. But it's okay because now Will Ferrell's in a coma, so it's fine. I think I know why they did that. So, Michael leaving, Steve Carell wanted to pursue his career, his movie career, and, you know, he said he didn't want to get too comfortable. And, you know, so that sucks because he's the heart and soul of the show. He is the show, mostly. I mean, well, I you know, I like the other characters too, but without Steve Carell, it's just, he's the glue. The point is, I think what happened was, they said, you know what, we gotta throw an even more terrible character at the audience. Just for a little bit, after he leaves. That way, whoever we get for the next season won't be as hated, because there will have already been a replacement. So they get Will Ferrell in to be this boss that's just... he's not that bad, but he's just really, really not funny, and I like Will Ferrell in a lot of movies. I enjoy Will Ferrell's particular brand of comedy sometimes, but it's just he's really rough. I don't know if it's the writing, I don't know if it just feels forced. But the writers knew what they were doing because they put him into a fucking coma after introducing him like 2 episodes previously. Because you think, oh, Will Ferrell's the replacement for Steve Carell, and then he just fucking dies. So I kind of enjoyed that, at least. Walk away, bitch. What's this now? Batteries? Power unit? Oh, I've never seen this before. Is this timed? Just had to turn this thing on. GMB it's a GMB place. I can't take that container. The tuning station. Hull plating increases your ship's armor by 5% lifetime this run. Nanobot canister increases your ship's nanobot capacity by 10. That's a lot of compound at once. Reduces collision damage by 50%. Nanobots. I just got the armor upgrade. That seems like a good catch-all for, General... Oh, excuse me. for a good general upgrade. What the fuck is this? That was health? Oh, good. Okay. Oh, that was worth turning on. There's so much new stuff in this game since I last played it. Oh yeah, that counts as health. Okay, fair enough. There's a refinery here. So this is just a big fucking station that does almost everything. This, you can turn stuff, so if you give certain materials, you get certain materials back. I'm not gonna fuck with that right now. And I don't really know what the materials do off the top of my head, not all of them at least. So, going to just leave this region. Vinny, you hit a lot of things, you have collided with several things, taking hull damage. I have. Yes, I have. My plan is to try to be more careful about that. In fact, most of the damage I've taken seems to have been from collision.
There appears to be a larger than usual number of opposition in this area.
I can handle it.
Sure about that? Nope. Not worth it.
Reconstructing Cluster 34 would be an
The first time you get to an
task.
area, you get a cutscene.
Logistics for this new frontier were key. Seth Nobu had worked hard to build his business. He had the prestige, the contacts, and he greased every palm along his path. He was soon the biggest weapon supplier around, artfully circumventing the treaties. He had a simple reason for seeking out Adam Roslin again. Demand for illegal human clones. Adam needed some convincing. He had doubts,
story.
But in the end, the friendship held, and a deal was struck.
Okay, so essentially I've seen that already, and considering we're not doing a full story stream of this, I'm gonna skip it. You have not seen the first 3 cutscenes, so no point. But you can see how the story's told at least.
Worked on something together. We were partners.
Whatever went wrong between you two, he obviously maintains a grudge. It would be preferable if you got to the root of the disagreement so he can stop shooting at us.
I have a feeling there's more to follow.
My shields are still broken. Really? Really? You're still alive? If I'm not mistaken, the drone override item means I can, just hack into enemy drones at any time. And, oh boy, and make them my own to help me in the fight. But, that's not good. Oh wait, no, my shields are okay. My shields are fine. I think they were just overheated, which again is something that I don't really have experience with. Vinny, on Steam, do you use keyboard or gamepad for this game? I use mouse and keyboard for this when I played it on Steam. Vinny, do you think you'd ever come back to Broken Reality? I just finished it and the game was incredibly good. The thing is, I played 2 hours of it, and I don't want to do those 2 hours again. And I liked the game, I thought it was really interesting, but I don't know if it would hold my attention for a full game. It's a Sunday stream type game that extends to a full game. So, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I fucking attacked GMB by accident. God damn it. Just trying to be careful about that, too. Okay, so I can do one hard area and then 2 medium areas, or 1 easy area and 2 hard areas. Hard and 2 medium.
Hey there, do you need some supplies?
Who are you?
I'm just a friend. Make good use of the things I left you. We'll meet again soon.
Thanks, but why are you helping me?
I'm in a good mood today. Look, just be thankful of some random support when you can get it, okay?
I think I remember this. Oh, I got an ARC 9000.
The ARC 9000, a most sought-after piece of artillery.
This is a lucky find.
She jumped away.
Well, there's no reason to complain, but it's strange all the same.
Okay, my friend. Whoa. Oh, God. Beam laser plus plus plus. It's just a slightly better version. Sensor relay. Can't do sensor relay. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm locked onto the wrong thing. Fuck. I don't have any energy right now. There we go. That's good. This game is very addictive. I know there are people here that want Smash, and you will get Smash, but I'm also not gonna just sabotage the run. I'm sorry, I have to try.
Nice shot.
Ha! That's a cool noise for when someone dies.
Wonder where these containers came from.
Now we're up shit's creek. Sensors down. Hull almost down completely. Where's the exit? Is this GMB? What is this? I don't know, I can't tell. My sensors are all fucked up, so I can't tell what this is. Outlaw.
They've locked onto you.
That That's just what I need.
Should have repaired my ship. Adaptive armor. Increases the ship's armor by a small percentage, effectively reducing any incoming damage. I need another slot for stuff like this. Don't know. Maybe I have to... I need it. I need that. This run's not over yet, goddammit. Oh, Jesus. Now it's over. Life support is failing. Repaired. Components are repaired. There's both joy and sadness. Joy, because I've repaired my stuff and I've made it out alive. And sadness because... Smash. But maybe... make this work. I might still die. I think I need... Yep, still don't have an access key. I have to find the jump suppressor. See it. Outlaw drone carrot. No, that's a different thing. So, I might still die because there's a lot of fucked up shit in this area. Whoa! It's this. This is what's suppressing the jump. I don't have enough energy to keep all my systems functioning at the same time. Thank God for the corrosion. The corrosion missiles just saved my fucking ass. Don't want to go for those plasma torpedoes. They are right in the belly of the beast. You get... Oh, I got a blueprint and an access key. Fuck the one in this area. Oh, this is a story area. This is where the run will likely end. this is something I remember.
This thing is massive. What is it?
These must be the ruins of the ancients, a long-lost civilization. Although the information I have on them is very limited.
Just tell me what you know.
They were believed to be higher beings, distantly related to and revered by the Oka. They ruled over a powerful and far-reaching empire, yet they mysteriously vanished from historical record some millennia ago.
Interesting. Perhaps I should explore this a little deeper.
I'm going to, by the way. But... this is probably going to be really bad. But I remember something very good coming out of this.
What is this? It seems abandoned.
Hey, Chet, what do I do here? Chet. Go back outside. Prepare for ramming speed!
Are these ancients?
I cannot confirm this as I have no data. They could also be some kind of copies of the ruins.
How the fuck do I do this again? There goes my shields. I barely even dented the fucking thing. I've defeated this thing on the PC version. I'm going to defeat it now. I think I found out a trick. Keep a solid distance away from it. And then die. Ah! Alright, well. So it turns out I need to go into that fight with more nanomachines, and I need to probably have better weaponry for destroying shields. So I brought with me 15,993, and this is the upgrade menu, so I'll give you an example of what I could buy. The thing I really want is, device slot. So it costs 6,000. I'm gonna get it now. So now I can carry 4 devices. This ship can also carry more missiles. It can carry more consumables. There's a couple different things that can happen here. I believe if I defeat that thing, I get a permanent enhancement. And retrieval, there's a credit loop bonus. But yeah, all this stuff goes directly towards your next mission. And also it just stays. So that ship is permanently upgraded. You get a relic which you can equip. Equip? Yes, that's true. I've tried the gunship. I've tried the other weapons, the other ships. They're all good. But I like this one for now because I can continue upgrading it and not having to start from scratch. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, very quick break, and then Smash Brothers, World of Light. So thanks for watching. EVERSPACE. It's a pretty good port. It has its issues. It's crusty, but it's playable. Not once while I was playing that did I feel like I didn't like have control of the game because of some stupid issue. But it's just not going to look as amazing as you want it to. But the PC version is solid. I'd definitely recommend that. I had a lot of fun with it. Quick break. Smash. See you soon.